Hello, my darlings. Thank you for watching. I did record a nice little intro for you guys, but it got damaged in my computer, and I really wanted to put this video up today. So, here we go on how to clean your brushes and fix those that have been damaged by liquid latex on all the Halloween makeup. You're gonna need alcohol at 70%, dial antibacterial soap, and olive oil. That will be our liquid materials. Also, obviously, you need all the dirty brushes you have. I recommend a flat surface for pouring and swirling your liquids and swirling your brushes inside your liquids, and a recipient to pour in your alcohol and dip the brushes that you have damaged. Well, not damaged. We're gonna recuperate them. Stay strong. So I've done just that. Pour my soap, my olive oil, and my alcohol, and I'm gonna wet my brushes, rinse them a little bit to have them wet and moist for them to absorb the soap and have them interact with the soap and the oil a little easier, and to clean them up. We're using the soap obviously to clean. That's why we're using antibacterial, and we're using the olive oil to protect the fibers of our brushes, keep them nice and soft, and keep them protected. Because our brushes are wet, they're gonna start breaking down the soap just like you just saw. So you're gonna have to add more product as needed. Usually the soap, because the olive oil won't be broken down by water. We're gonna dip into the alcohol the brushes that we have damaged with liquid latex, and we're gonna swirl around every other brush that has just makeup, like just pigment or just foundation or blush. It's been about 8 minutes, so I'm gonna bring out my brushes and I'm gonna start pulling at the latex, which has been already broken down by the alcohol, and now as you can see, it's just falling apart. The more latex you have, the harder it will be to take it out. So this is not a very nice process for your brushes because you're actually pulling in the fibers. So if they're bad quality brushes, you're gonna start shedding. So this is just in case of emergency. You shouldn't be using latex with your brushes that you care for, but sometimes you make mistakes like I did. I was working on a face that had latex that hadn't set properly, that hadn't dried properly, but I didn't have a lot of time to wait for it to finish, so I had to wing it, and obviously this is what I have. Now I'm here fighting with my brushes and pulling them apart, and doing a little damage to the quality of them because all this alcohol process will dry out the fiber and all this pulling and tugging, but at least I'll have my brush not the same, but I'll still have it for a little longer. So yeah, you're gonna, since the latex is softened and is broken down, it's easier to pull apart, and you just have to do the dirty job and pull it apart literally and just tug it. I flare it out. I tug on the latex and I flare out the hairs. And it's a time consuming process, but here you see I had to dip it back into alcohol, but I finally got it to be latex free. Not quite as its natural state. You now want to rinse all your brushes, make with lukewarm water, and make sure your water runs out clear. And once they're done, what I did is I set them in the same plate. I opened them up like a fan with the brush part slightly out of the plate, and left it in a place where it had direct sunlight for about an hour. Sunlight will help you kill any moisture or any bacteria that could create out of moisture. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you like it. Please subscribe. I hope this was useful. I love you guys. Bye, darlings.